With my luck, it's spawning while I'm off doing something else. It is currently spawned with 13 minutes. Good. Okay. I think the Sahagin are the one beast tribe with the most fate quests of anyone. Though Magitech Menace is probably one of the more difficult ones. We'll see how we do on it, but it is definitely soloable, but it's not exactly easy. And we're going to drop down a few levels to do it. Oh, I don't have that. Like, why aren't you doing anything? It's because I don't have that skill. Better about dodging those. Focusing on keeping as much uptime as I can, pushing out as much damage as I can, and dodging those, and pushing out as much healing as I can as well. Okay, I should be good. Yeah, I'm fine. Monks are actually better than this than a lot of classes. I dodged that croply, but monks are better than this in a lot of classes. So, for doing that, this is what you did it for. You need to get that Prototech armor identification key. That item will only drop from that fate when you have the Sylph daily. So you can't just like you can't just farm this whenever you want. I've never tested whether you can just keep the quest and get multiple of them and save them up for later days, but I doubt it. This one hears no more crashing and bashing. Does this one dare to dream? What is this? Friendly one smashed Spiky one into bits and pieces? This one is in awe of Friendly one's strength. This one must show this to all these ones. Let all know that Friendly one is hero to these ones. Okay. So, we are finally done with doing the limited time event quest that this is my last opportunity for. Done with advancing the Sylph and doing the next round of quests, and done with unlocking the Emerald Jaw and unlocking and doing the first rounds of quests. Now, where is... So it's down here. So, I mean... So now we're back to the MSQ. And I need to head all the way down towards here. Which one of these? That one heads to Mordina. That one takes us back to the North Shroud. That is the Crafter Beast Tribe quest that I talked about before. I do not see any new quests here, so yeah, we're just running. That is a level 50 hunt. We are not messing with that. Generally, in my experience for the, like, there's two kinds of fates, really, at the end of the day. There's mob fates, well, three at the end of the day. There's mob fates, there's boss fates, and there's item fates. In item fates, you can pick up items off the ground or defeat mobs to get them, and you turn them into a vendor that's there, and they'll give you credit for turning them in, and you go from there. For mob quests, mob fates, you just kill a bunch of the same type of mob. And after you've killed a certain number of them, fate completed. For boss fates, which is what the Sylph quest one, there are some ads, but it's mostly just about beating the boss. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. No, we must find a way to rescue Minphili and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. Let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordina. This is as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Someone in here has a new quest for me, though. I say, are you the... Forgive me, I am Kalian, a bannerman of House Helenot. Are you not the adventurer who proved our liege lord's innocence? Ah, it is you. You're forged of middle truth, sir, and I rejoice to meet you, for there is a delicate mission that only a man most steadfast may be trusted with. High upon Monument Tower, we keep watch over the goings of the Garlean outpost. They've been far too active for our heart's ease lately, and we must discourage these forays without resorting to outright hostility. Make a round of the 3 hotspots and look for any trace of the Garleans. Sir Piermans awaits at the Oran Vale for your report. The speed of the Fury to you, and her Ruth as well. At least going down is easier. Don't take that out of context. Oh boy. Leave me alone, you stupid mage. Hotspot. How does punching them until they're dead not amount to outright hostilities? Garland-like man. Don't bother me, mud puppy. Yep, you are. Ask if I'm a soldier of Garlemald. Why, the savage land is outside the fold of the Empire. 'Twould be strange indeed for you to see a Garland here. You doubt me? I care not. Flash. Doubt. Why would a soldier of Garlemald venture into enemy territory? An enemy foolish as well as barbaric, for none can resist our... What I mean to say is the fighting Damn it. Retreat! Retreat! I mean, at least this quest is basically you start here, you go along a path here, you hand it in here, and then you're at the next zone. So it's not really, like, out of the way at all. An Imperial Magitech device. Oh, do you guys want to be punched in the face? Signifier, could you please, like, get punched in the face? Why are you dodging everything? Okay. That's done. It would be worse if the quest turn-in was also at the top of the tower, way back here. What? All three? You found Garleans at all three locations. We espied them slipping over the border from Mordanaw to survey something, but these frays must be more frequent than we thought. We must increase patrols in the area. I bid you beware, adventurer, if your footloose ways lead you to Mordanaw. Return safely and be our eyes in the wilderness again. I think this more or less spits us out right into Revenant's Toll. We're gonna find out in a minute. New area. Let's go through our checklist. Crystal Tower is more than my chosen field. It is a passion. That a structure of such magnitude could appear overnight on the heels of the calamity. The 5 years since, its mysteries have resisted my patient courtship. But I will wear down its modesty, or my name is not Miqo'te. You know of the crystallized plain to the west of Revenant's Toll, do you not? All my research to date points to an important discovery to be made in that glittering expanse. Likely the key to the tower itself, and yet I am unjustly barred from a closer look at those crystals by Nyxes. Now do you understand, do you not? They must die, these Nixes. I will not suffer them to keep me from penetrating the secret of the tower. We have entered a new area. That means there's a time to do a boatload of new quests. But also, let's not forget to do this thing. Well met, friend. Brings you to Revenant's Toll. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. Stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. The Garleans were alerted to our coming. We cannot know what they will do to Miss Minfili and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. It has to be a good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye. We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of magic armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Okay, Cotton. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they wouldn't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glamont. Fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Kira and I shall go reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Archon. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you're not enthused? Nothing if not enthused, Y'shtola. You're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. So... can't do that. I think we need to be a crafter class for it. There's a ruined camp to the west of here. You know the place? What I do is recover what I can from the site and bring it back here. The guild's good and the work is plentiful, but feeling a bit done in, to tell the truth. Could use a little help if you're looking for some honest work. Use this sledgehammer to break the locks on the crates and bring back a few of the boxes inside. Say 3? Surprisingly few quests for a new zone. I thought I already talked to you. I need to talk to you before I go down that way, though. Looking for Glamont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. So, your friends at Castrum Sentry would want for rescue. Slothborn knows me too well. You can count on my help. We got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me. Let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. Can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you do that, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Cat Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called a tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, it might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. Chocobo keep unlock. I don't know why I bother with this, I literally never use them, but... no, I know why I bother with it, because if I don't, then the icon's there and it bothers me. Archon, right? Here you get around. I'm an adventurer myself. My name's Kakamehi. Hey, we can't all have an interesting name like yours. Look, I can cut you in on something fair if you're interested. There's a camp set up east of here by an outfit called the Sons of Saint Coinal. Scholarly types, you know, studying the, what do you call it, Allegan Empire. Apparently some sort of ancient civilization. Talk to a fellow called Nazo de Zil there, and he'll have something for you. Good folks, them. Tell him I sent you. I speak for the confraternity of adventurers who call Revenant's home. Take heed, Archon. We have a common foe, a hated enemy, a fierce adversary, and its name is... Marble. Brother Archon, you hate this enemy? Does your heart yearn to slay it? Then do so, brother. Go forth and slay. This is a rite of passage, Brother Archon. If you're to be part of Revenant's toll, we must know. Do you ring true? Something went off my map that I want on my map, so we are going to mark it. I know most of my quests are over this way, but this is the one I want to do the most. Where exactly is Zupa? You're like down this way? There you are.